Real quick, you guys, I want to talk about my personal experience when I found out I had a twin flame. Well, there's books and there's other things out there that talk about twin flames. Something that you guys need to understand is that every twin flame journey is different. It's not the same for everyone. For example, mine, I never knew that this person was my twin flame, and I don't want to say his name. We've always had a beautiful friendship. I knew him back in junior high. He was the new kid in school, and he was super friendly. He made friends super fast, boys and girls, and he dated beautiful, popular girls in school. He was one of the popular guys in school, and I just kind of, like, meh, I never really pay attention. A lot of the people or the kids in school were like, oh my gosh, new kid, go meet the new kid. And we were like, what the heck? I was like, okay, if I meet him, I meet him. I don't need to be like up in his business. Like, I'm like, no. I knew him kind of like from a distance. He was super nice, super friendly, such a sweetheart. He always had compliments to tell me, and I didn't feel for them because I was like, oh, he's probably hitting on me just like every other girl out there, right? No, but he was amazing. Honestly, I did like how friendly he was and how he always made friends pretty fast. After I got divorced, I just felt called to reaching out to him, and which we did. We hung out, we spent time together. It's such a beautiful connection. We have this beautiful bond, like I have your back, you have my back kind of thing. Like it's a win-win. It's funny, we laugh. He tells me the type of girls he likes, I tell him the kind of guys I like or we're into. Every time we get together, if I'm a friendly, funny, laughing person, he's that same way. We have similarities, like when we hear music, we're like, oh, what's that? Here comes our song. Do you remember the song? And we kind of vibe. We're so happy. And to be honest, he was a runner, I was a chaser, and I was told him like, hey, do you think you're the runner or the chaser? And he was straight up, he was like, no, I'm the runner. And I'm like, yeah, definitely. I'm always the one reaching out to him, seeing how he's doing. I knew that our connection was not like romantic, because it was more like playful, friendly, but yet still we had that love for one another. He was going through a very rough time, as well as I was. He was going through his own healing process, which I have done my healing process. I feel like I was a little more advanced in the healing process, and as I healed, I know he healed. So he was going through it for sure. He stopped talking to me. He kind of stopped sending me messages, kind of disappeared out of nowhere through social media. Just nobody knew about him, neither did I. I remember crying, like genuinely, vulnerably, out of my heart, praying to the universe, to God, to whatever was that was listening to me, to protect him, because I know that something that he had was negative thoughts, mental issues, struggles within himself, and I wanted to be there to help him, to support him, to heal him in his journey. But he closed the doors at me, and he didn't want me to help him. So all I could tell him was there were other helps out there that he could go, from therapy and other things that he can help himself with. I just really do hope that he heard me out. So I chose to continue my journey, my path of staying focused, persevere in my journey with my kids, my healing. I cried a lot for him. I did cry a lot for him, not because he hurt me, just in the position and his journey, because he was my other half. He's the other half of my soul. And I honestly, genuinely wanted the best for him. I felt called to reaching out and see if it was still the same phone number. It was still, it was like, I think it's been 2 years that I haven't talked to him or anything. I was hoping that he would respond, and I was hoping that it was still his number. I reached him out, and he's like, hey, what's up? How you been? And I'm like, is this blank? Like, is this still you? And he's like, yeah, this is still me. And I'm over here like, oh my God. Like, I started crying, and then I told him I wanted to meet up with him. I want to see him. And knowing that he's the other half of me, I've treated myself with love and respect. No one can take that away from me. And I allowed people, places, and things to take away my happiness. And I chose not to. I chose to stand up and fight for me. I'm very excited to see him. I feel very vulnerable. He makes me very happy. Knowing that he's ready to see me too feels amazing. I don't know what to expect. I have no expectations. Every time I come out and I see people, meet people, I have no expectations in people. I just see them for who they are. And throughout my journey in healing, I came to realize and understand who I was at a soul level. And I know that what my life purpose is to reach out to lots of beautiful souls. I'm a soul seeker, and I've met and I've connected with so many beautiful people. Even when I was going through a very, very difficult situation, you know, sometimes we want to isolate, and sometimes it's okay to isolate, you know, and kind of go internal and meditation and things like that. But if you're isolating for the wrong reasons, try to reach out for close family, for close friends, people that you know you can trust, and speak your truth and speak up. Don't stay quiet. But definitely, that's my twin flame journey. It's been a beautiful one. It's been a process. I don't know what's going to come out of this beautiful twin flame journey that I'm going through, but being able to share this with everyone out there means the world to me. People sometimes don't even want to use the term twin flame anymore because it has been misinterpreted by so many, and this is just me talking about it from my perspective. And just understand that your journey with your twin flame is special and it's different. You're not gonna know off the bat what type of connection, if it's romantic, if it's friendship, if what type of connection it is. It doesn't matter. What matters is that you're able to understand where you're at now and just enjoy the moment, the now. Something I learned with my twin flame journey is to treat him like I want to be treated. Treated him like it was myself. If I'm giving myself love and compassion, and I don't know, hugging myself, putting makeup on, going out and buying myself beautiful brand new shoes, you know, things like that, I want to treat him how I would treat myself. Kind of like you know how you're watering a plant so it survives and it's still strong and healthy and vital. That's the same love I gave to him as if I was giving it to myself. And all I did was, you know, give him the love and affection that I would give myself, and hope that that love would flourish in whatever is that needed to flourish in him to save himself. Like, and also learned what is it that he's teaching me about myself. You know, ask myself personal open questions like, what is my twin flame teaching me about myself? Like, what is it that I'm doing for me? Like, where am I at right now? Things like that, you know. So I was very vulnerable, I was very humble, but the main thing is I was very loving to myself, loving to him. And whatever misunderstandings I thought he was mad at me, you know, like I was being a little hard on myself, but I'm like, no, there has to be a reason why he stopped talking to you, and don't control it. Don't try to, you know, don't be behind his butt trying to figure out, hey, what's wrong? Like, why aren't you talking to me? Like, be understanding, you know, and allow things to just unfold naturally. Like I was just like, okay, like it is what it is. I did what I could. I don't feel bad because I know I gave my 100% to him, and I showed him true genuine love. So just know that it is real. It's a real beautiful connection, and if there's something for you to learn it. Like honestly, have an open mind and open heart to receive the message that the significant person is trying to tell you and teach you about yourself. I'm just so grateful that he taught me even the things that hurt, even this person came to kill some sort of ego, or if it's so bad that you're like, oh, like it irritates you, maybe go internally and work on it, you know, like anything could be possible. Like they can teach you anything, you know, and be humble to accept the message, to accept what is it that they're teaching you. And if you want to work on it, great, kudos for you. If you don't, it is okay too. Everybody has free will, and we choose if we want to work on it, grow from it, or just stay stuck. That's all I could tell you guys, and I hope you enjoyed my video. Whatever comes out of this, then I would love to share it with you guys. Bye.